My cheesecake recipe is not your average cheesecake recipe. My cheesecake stands out above and beyond everybody else's because of the 3 levels of deliciousness that I am able to create. The first level is my crust. It is not graham cracker crust at all. Actually, I create Kylie Ray's sugar cookies. After they're baked and cooled, I hand crumble them into this delicious cookie crumble and add melted butter and sugar to create my crust.
First, take apart your spring form pan. The bottom of the pan will be the base of your stencil for your parchment paper so that your crumbs don't stick to the bottom of the pan. Take a marker, pen, pencil, whatever you wish, and draw a circle around the outside of the pan bottom so you get a stenciled trace. Cut out the circle. When you cut out the circle, place it on top of your pan and carefully fit inside of your springform pan. Take 6 of your favorite cookies or cookies that are left over. I am taking gluten-free chocolate chip cookies for this recipe. Put your cookies of choice in a Ziploc bag and crumble them. Once it's in a nice crumbled consistency, this will be your crust for the cheesecake. Take your cookie crumbs and put them inside of your springform pan on top of that parchment paper and press down to form a crust. I like to use my fingers. I think it works better. You can use the back or the bottom of a cup or coffee mug. Nothing wrong with your fingers though. 8 cookies is approximately 1.5 to 2 cups of cookie crumbles. And depending on what type of cookie, if you pick like a shortbread or a really dry hard cookie, you will want to add about 4 to 6 tablespoons of melted butter. These gluten-free chocolate chip cookies are pretty moist, so I'm going to leave it as is without added butter.
Once the crust is laid out nicely and fit into the springform pan, I create a delicious, rich, creamy custard based out of cream cheese, a little bit of sour cream, some eggs, some sugar, vanilla, and I add some grated orange or lemon zest depending on my mood, generally lemon zest, just to add a little bright freshness to the custard. Bake it off, and that's my cheesecake. The filling of the cream cheese starts with 1.5 cups of cream cheese and a 1/4 cup of sour cream. Add 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whip in 2 whole eggs and 2 egg yolks. Scrape down the sides of the bowl and give it one last good mix to ensure all of the ingredients are combined. Scrape your filling into your springform pan and spread it out evenly. One hour at 350 degrees. It's not done though, still needs garnish. So instead of just topping it off with a jam or with some preserves or fresh fruit, I take my fresh fruit to a whole nother level. I macerate my fresh fruit or strawberries with Riesling or some form of delicious wine. So it's almost like a sangria on top of your cheesecake. Whoa, talk about delicious. This dish is actually my brother's all-time favorite that I create.